The scars on my knees weren't from playing outside like a normal kid. They were from kneeling on rice for 3 hours because I forgot to smile when my mother's friends visited. I'm Madison, and I grew up in a house where love was conditional and cruelty was creative. My stepmother Victoria treated me like hired help, while my half-brother Nathan got everything. My father William? He pretended not to see. That was worse than the abuse itself. It started small. Victoria would forget to buy food for me while the rest of the family had elaborate meals. I'd eat crackers in my room while they enjoyed steak downstairs. When I complained once, William locked me in the basement overnight. Ungrateful children need time to reflect, he said through the door. Nathan enjoyed his role as the golden child. He'd break things and blame me, knowing I'd be punished. Once, he shattered Victoria's favorite vase and told her I did it out of jealousy. I was forced to pay for it with money I'd saved for a school trip, the trip I never got to take. But something changed when I turned 17. I was organizing Victoria's home office for a punishment task when I found documents, bank statements, secret accounts. Victoria had been embezzling from William's business for years. Nathan had a trust fund I was never told about, funded partly by inheritance from my deceased mother. That's when the animal in me woke up. I didn't confront them. Instead, I made copies of everything. I started working at a legal firm as a file clerk, learning the language of law. I befriended a paralegal who taught me about financial fraud and family court. 6 months later, at William's big company anniversary party, I made my move. I'd been asked to give a speech about family values. Instead, I played a video compilation. Every cruel moment I'd secretly recorded. Victoria calling me the mistake. Nathan bragging to friends about tormenting me. William saying I reminded him of everything he wanted to forget about my mother. The room went silent. Then I pulled out printed copies of Victoria's financial crimes and handed them to William's business partners. Since we're celebrating honesty and family, I announced, I thought everyone should know the truth. Victoria's face went white. Nathan tried to grab the documents from me, but I'd already sent copies to the relevant authorities. William stood frozen, finally seeing what he'd allowed to happen. I walked out of that party and into a lawyer's office. I sued for my rightful inheritance and emancipated myself. Victoria's facing fraud charges. Nathan's trust fund is being investigated. William lost half his business partners. And me? I'm starting college next month on a full scholarship, funded by the settlement money. The family that tried to bury me ended up digging their own graves. Sometimes the best revenge isn't fire. It's ice-cold justice served with evidence. Curious about more stories of family betrayal and sweet revenge? Check the link below for the next chapter.